Welcome to the call, everyone. I appreciate you taking the time to get on tonight. My name is Mike Behrens. I am a team leader with Xendurance. So we're going to talk a little bit tonight about adding extra revenue in your gym, or in your fitness business, whatever it may be. So the thing that I want to address when I started thinking about, how can I help people? How can Xendurance help people? What's the recurring theme that I see over the course of this year, specifically, but then just all the time with my experience with helping gyms? And that it boils down to security and what that means in your gym. Having a healthy business, having a secure business is pretty important for the future, for any type of growth, for anything that you're trying to do, because it's your livelihood a lot of times, or it's a side hustle that you're trying to turn into your full-time gig. So when it comes to security, what that really means is financial security, right? And so having extra revenue to help support your gym so that you have a more secure business. Specifically in 2020, it's kind of shown that all of our businesses have some vulnerabilities, and making sure that we create different opportunities to add extra revenue is pretty important. So that's the focus of this call tonight. I firmly believe that Xendurance is the best and simplest opportunity for you as a fitness professional, gym owner, whatever your role is, to create extra revenue in your business, and in the simplest way. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to go through all that, how you can do that, how we're going to help you get there. But before we do that, what I'd like to do is I'd like to actually have someone who's doing it right now share a little bit with you about his success and what he's done, and how he got started with XND. And Rob, if you would like to go ahead and touch on that trip that you just earned, that might be something to talk about too. But I'm going to turn it over to Rob Jenkins from CrossFit Vint Hill, so he can talk to you guys for just a minute about his experience with XND.
Awesome.
All
Yeah,
you, bud.
thanks. Appreciate it, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing for us, really with getting started, we like many gyms, we had a traditional, fit aid and, those different things at our facility. And we were always looking to add value to our members, but also to making sure that partnership was going to be win-win for the facility as well. Outside of that, we mainly looked for quality of product. And I had actually never heard of Extreme Endurance before, Xendurance before. I was actually scrolling through, I followed Josh Bridges. I saw him using a product, and I decided to look into it. Reached out to the company referred me to someone and got me linked up with them. We kind of hit the ground running, and I think the biggest thing we looked for our facility was simplicity. I think that one of the bigger things was not having to stock product, and the ability to having that virtual shop online was huge for us. And also too, the opportunity to use the products, and actually the products actually work. That's a big thing. It's an easy sell point for us as well, in the sense of just conveying the value of the product, but also the benefits of it as well to our membership. So that's been really huge. It's been a huge impact for our people. Alana and I, with building a CrossFit gym and that business, we care about our people and our community and those different things. And we are very particular about kind of what we bring in and what we allow into our facility. And we, after doing our due diligence, we just knew that Xendurance, and alongside with Jason St. Clair as well too, we knew we wanted to attach our wagon to what they were putting together and what they were doing. And it's been an awesome experience. And as a byproduct, we've done the work, and we've done different things, and we've earned that trip Mike was talking about, and that's kind of an added bonus for us, which is really awesome. But again, too, is like, the results that our members are getting from the product, but also the benefit as another revenue stream as a gym owner. It's been huge. And the simplicity and the help, the support is all there. And that all aligns with kind of making this the whole bowl of wax and total package for a gym owner. So.
Dude, that was awesome. I couldn't have said it any better. That was great, man. No. So that, that's one of those things that when you get started with Xendurance, it's the simplicity thing of it, right? And that's the thing that makes Xendurance so different. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that we're going to get into here in a second. But before we do that, I kind of want to address, well, what's going to happen if the idea behind not having enough revenue. What are some of the things that could happen, right? But then we'll talk about what are some of the things that could happen if you do add that extra revenue, because there's definitely consequences that come with not being able to be agile and add that second revenue. So first thing, and to be as dramatic about it as possible, your gym could go out of business, right? Like we've seen so many gyms this year go out of business because of lack of members, not having enough revenue coming in. Another thing, you can get hurt by the next 2 weeks shutdown. You know, I live in Chicago suburbs. We get shut down all the time. Never know when it's going to come, when the governor changes his mind and what we're going to have to do there. Your gym probably won't grow if you're not getting enough revenue coming in. You might be, if you're someone a lot of the gym owners that I know, you get stuck doing all the work all the time. You're kind of like a one man or a one woman show. So you're constantly working. You never get time to take a break. If some of the other gym owners that I talk to and work with, they started it as like a side gig and trying to get out of their day-to-day job. And you might be stuck if you can't create that extra revenue, and your gym's going to be vulnerable. Your fitness business is going to be vulnerable. But if you can add that revenue, what's that going to mean to you? Simply a couple things. You're going to be able to buy new equipment for your gym. You might be able to get some, as little as some new bands or some new things like that, up to a new rower or whatever it might be, depending on what you're trying to add to your gym. Maybe you'll be able to upgrade your space. You're going to have a healthier business. That's going to be a huge thing, because obviously we all want healthy businesses. Maybe you can leave that day job if you're that gym owner, or you're going to have more time to focus on other things, because if you create an additional revenue stream coming in, maybe you can hire a coach that can take on a couple classes for you, or hire somebody to work for you to help alleviate some of that. But the big thing is that security piece. So that's the thing that really is important when you're thinking about it, because, if you just in the day to day all the time, maybe you're not thinking about that future. Maybe you're not thinking about, how am I going to make sure that I'm growing, right? Like you're just so worried about keeping the clients that you have or keeping the members that you have. You need to be worried about growing. So one of the things that's where I come in, right? And that's where the team at Xendurance comes in, is because we're here to help you. And we have a ton of experience with working with gyms. The Xendurance business model has been proven in gyms, as you just heard from Rob. It definitely works. We have a whole team at Xendurance that has been in the gym world for a long time. We have a ton of combined experience with working specifically with gyms. We've seen pretty much everything that you're going to come across as a gym owner. So we know how to tackle that, know how to navigate that, help you through that, work through that with you. We have helped thousands of gyms create extra revenue in their business, thousands of personal trainers to create that extra revenue to make their business healthier. And the cool thing about Xendurance and working with us is we'll show you the way. We have a proven system of how you can implement this into your gym, things that we've done with other gyms to make this as simple as possible, so you can get plugged in and get started with creating that extra revenue. So to that point, we kind of have a special treat tonight. I've done a few of these calls before. We actually have the CEO of Xendurance on the call tonight to share a little bit about his heart for the company, why Xendurance is the way for you to go. Looks like his video's off right now. I hope he's not having any troubles. Oh, there he is. All right, cool. So Jason St. Clair is the CEO. He is a dear friend, and I love working with him. And he is just going to talk a little bit about why Xendurance is going to help you and your fitness business. Jay, it's all you, brother.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for having me too. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I had to lock the door because my little girls might run in here. So if you're screaming, I swear they're just playing. Rob, also thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, you guys, just a little bit about me. I was a former athlete and, retired and went into agent work, and it opened the door for me to be introduced to this company. And when I was introduced to it, was a product that I had never seen before, a product still that companies do not have, but also some clinical data. So just to, I may overlap on some things, Rob and Mike covered some great things that I'm going to touch on, but the integrity and the foundation of this company is truly the products, and how they're built is going to be completely different. And if you knew the background, how these products were built, if you're familiar with the UK, with anything with food items or supplements, anything that's put in there that's harmful to your health, it has to be on the packaging. And so that's where the company was founded. So the founder, really took a liking to elite health and wellness. So if you took a deep dive into our company, we truly are a elite health and wellness company, although we have proven performance products. And so the difference in an overall perspective, why we're different, is because of research of ingredients, the amount or dosages that goes into that, and that's why it makes them effective. Now, there's a lot of companies that cut corners and are able to market certain words because that ingredient's in there, but they're not truly effective. And so that's why we're completely different. And from the business side of things, we were a wholesale retail company, and the brick and mortar and gyms, you guys were a big part of this business for us. And we learned a long time ago that some of the things that Mike said, specifically gym owners, was how can we help them understand to create more revenue without having to feel like they need to add more square footage, add more members, or buy new equipment. Although the idea of this revenue stream can create that for you, it takes away the pressure of having to feel like that's the only way to grow. And so, just like any traditional wholesale model, we would sell to you guys wholesale, and you guys would obviously retail at a marked up price. But we want to also create a residual income, which I learned long ago as being an athlete. When I left that, it was completely gone and nothing to show for it. And this day and age is like, how can we trade time for money? So we made a model that you guys didn't have to compete against anyone anymore. So no more Amazon, no more Vitamin Shop, GNC, Rogue.com, bodybuilding.com. The only way to get products is from someone like you. But also that we saw the pain points from a brick and mortar or a gym was inventory. Having to buy bulk was extremely difficult. Some gyms were paycheck to paycheck, and we understood. Theft of inventory, management of inventory, money exchanges, returns, maybe an issue with the product. And so that's where we designed the model to create residual income, but also drop ship all the products and handle all the customer service issues for you guys. And so truly have the ability to run a business and create residual income out of your gym just for a really one-time membership fee, which became amazing. And then the model of just displaying it and the innovation of a QR code. You guys, your members can literally be attracted to a great presentation of products and a vinyl sticker that we created. The artwork's really cool. Rob has that in his gym, but the QR code is really what was innovative by your members just scanning it with their phone, and it takes them directly to your website. They can purchase, they can become a member. And what's really cool about that is, just like Mike mentioned, if your gym closes or maybe one of those members gets relocated, you now have the ability to capture that sale again if they're not there, okay? Or if your gym's shut down, or for hopefully some reason it doesn't go out of business. But if it did, you would still have residual income if those people are using those products. And so we can track customers 3 different ways. But if they ever purchase from you or touch your link, they're perpetually tagged you forever. And so that's truly why we want to be different and we want to support you. But it also starts with the products. And I always tell gym owners, you obviously are owning a gym for a reason. You care about, number one, the community, but also the health of your members. And so how do you maximize their potential and their health? Educating them, exercise, obviously number one, but also proper nutrition. But why do we need supplementation? That's the last thing, right? And it's mass production of food, soil depletion. As we age, it's harder to absorb certain nutrients. And so providing a quality product in which we combat oxidative stress and things in our foods already, providing a product that would help alleviate that or help them recover or fill their gaps in nutrition. That's really the starting point for us as a company to provide the highest in quality products. So.
Awesome, Jay.
All right.
That's great.
Thank you for your time. Yep.
That's perfect, man.
Yep. Do you have any questions?
That was great. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, the reason to bring Jason on is to just see the true heart of what Xendurance is all about. Because if you wanted to encapsulate that into someone, it's him. Pretty much. He's just an awesome dude and loves this and loves helping people and loves helping people get on a path towards better health, which then translate to a healthier business for you. So let's talk about and get into why this is important, right? So I'm going to touch on some of the things that Jason just talked about, but the next portion of this call is I want to go over why supplements are important. I want to go over why Xendurance. Jason just shared some of that information as to why Xendurance is the best company to go with and partner with. Why right now is super important, and then how we're going to help. I want to give you a clear plan to follow. So first thing is, why supplements, right? Jason talked about, we want to get people living healthier. That's the goal here. This is going to help your members live healthier, right? Supplements can help do that, going to fill in the gaps with food and things like that. That is a great reason for you to add supplements to your business. It makes sense in your industry. I have used this before and I'll use it again. If you were to add propane tank sales to your business, probably wouldn't go over so well, right? Like, I mean, people need propane, right? In the summertime, you got a grill and all that good stuff. I get it, but it doesn't really make sense to add it to your personal training or your gym, right? Like it's not, they don't go together. So supplements make a ton of sense. Your members are probably already buying it somewhere else, whether they're going to Walmart or Target or buying it at Vitamin Shop or wherever they're going to get it. They're probably already buying supplements. And because Xendurance has a full line of supplements, which we'll get into in just a second, everything that they're probably already buying, we probably offer. Okay. And then the big thing for supplements as it relates to your business and why it's important is because it's a consumable product. And why that's important is because you can add equipment, right? Like you can sell junk headbands if you want, like you can sell foam rollers if you want, but they're not consumable products. So people will buy those and they'll use them until they wear out. Could be 6 months, could be 6 years, doesn't matter. Like they're only going to buy one and won't come back. Well, with supplements, you take your supplements for 30 days and then you got to buy more supplements. So it's a constant revenue stream that you're going to be able to generate in your gym, which creates a more secure business for the long haul. And that's what this is all about, is having a sustainable business. So that's why supplements make a ton of sense. Jason just talked about why Xendurance. Couple quick bullet points on that. Proven in the industry, specifically in gyms. Handles everything for you. There's free shipping, no minimums, no stocking product, and we have experienced leaders with a plan. And I just want to touch on that real quick. In my experience in gyms and working with gyms, the idea of having to make that bulk purchase, like Jay talked about, it's, you got to buy 16 bags of whatever to get the deal that you need to make it make sense for you, so you can get the right margin. And then the company will throw in free shaker bottle for every single one to try to sell that product. And you'll sell a couple of them, right? Like the 16 bags you bought, maybe you sell 6 of them, but the other 10 are sitting on the shelf and you can't sell them. But then those 6 people, you're thinking, okay, when they go through that, they'll come back and buy it. But the reality is they didn't really get results from it, didn't taste that great, gave them the bubble guts, whatever it is. And then those products sit on your shelf. But you had to do that big minimum to even get to try to sell the product to see if it works. That's the cool thing about Xendurance, is there's no minimums. Like you do your yearly membership, you can order 1 bag of protein, sell 1 bag of protein, order another bag of protein, sell that bag of protein if you want, right? Like it's super simple. It doesn't matter. Or you can just share your link. It makes that process as a gym owner so much simpler. But like Jay said, the business and the free shipping and the no minimums is awesome. But if you don't have products to back it up, then it doesn't work. Like I just said, if people aren't going to repurchase, then you're really not doing yourself any favors by offering supplements in your gym. So again, that's where Xendurance completely sets itself apart. And that's the product line. And this is the product line. We have a product. Literally everyone watching this right now can benefit from at least one of these products. Probably all of them, but at least one of them, right? And so what I want to do real quick is just give quick bullet point overview of each product. I don't want to spend a ton of time on them, but it's important that you know when you're going to make this investment in your business, you know what you're going to be offering. So first product is the Immune Boost. We're going to go through the daily products. Immune Boost is our multivitamin. It's like a pharmacy in a bag. It is going to, in the year 2020, when immune system health is at the forefront of everyone's mind, it's kind of important to support your immune system with a good multivitamin, right? Joint formula. This will essentially take away your joint pain. Pretty simple. If anybody in your gym or any of your clients have joint pain, this is absolutely going to help with that. Omega plus D3. This is a 2-in-1 product. So you're going to get a effective dose of fish oil plus an effective dose of vitamin D, which is huge. If you do some checking into the whole COVID stuff right now, vitamin D, having adequate levels of vitamin D is incredibly important too. And this is 2 products in 1 bag. A lot of times your members will buy both of these individually and spend more money than they would if they were buying them together. This product, Extreme Endurance, this is the flagship of Xendurance. This is what is our bread and butter. This is what the company is built on. The backbone of the company is Extreme Endurance because it's been clinically proven to do those things: live healthier, perform better, recover faster. There's some science behind it. We won't get into all of that right now. Get back with the person who invited you on this call. They can go over all the details, but essentially it's been proven multiple times through multiple clinical studies. And we're continuing to test that product to the most recent study. Jason actually just did one, and then we just tested an 81-year-old on the Extreme Endurance, and it's been able to increase their VO2 max in as little as 2 weeks. So pretty awesome from a performance perspective and helping your clients live healthier. Next products, Fuel 5 and Fuel 5 Plus. These two products are almost identical. The only difference is the Fuel 5 Plus has 45 milligrams of caffeine. And basically what this is this is a substance-based pre-workout. So you're going to give actual substance for a pre-workout, because the overstimulated pre-workouts aren't really doing you any favors when it comes to performance and recovery. Next product, the energy gels. Think of this one like the Fuel 5, but in a gel form. And there's only 2 carbohydrates instead of 4. So, but it's the similar idea: actual fuel for your performance, for workouts, for on the go. If you're a runner, if you have clients who are runners, fantastic product there. Hydration, the Hydro Sticks and the Hydro are two flavors: lemon, lime, and grape. The sticks obviously come in a stick pack, and then the Hydro you can use with it. You get a scooper, and it's a sports drink replacement. It's everything that Gatorade claims to do. This product actually does it, and it's going to help you be hydrated for real. And then the focus, this product is, we'll talk about in a little bit, is the impact product for you when it comes to introducing it to your members. Xendurance has created an awesome way to introduce this product for free, but think about it like an energy drink, but it's so much more than that. It can be used as a pre-workout, but really it does all of the things that you think it should. It actually does it. And it's legit a game changer. That word gets thrown around so many times, but it's actually a game changer. Then the protein, Xendurance protein, is 4 super grade proteins, get all the BCAAs that you need. If you're taking a quality protein, little pro tip here, you don't actually need a standalone BCAA product if you're getting a quality protein in your diet. Natural flavoring, chocolate and vanilla. The vanilla has a hint of cinnamon in it. So if you like churros or horchata or anything like that, I like to say it tastes like the milk after cinnamon toast crunch. Brings me back to my childhood, or the other day when I had cinnamon toast crunch. But it's awesome. Creatine. This product is for me a daily foundation product because it's going to help your cellular energy. Without getting too into the weeds about it, basically, if your cells are happy, your body's happy. This is going to help make your cells be happy. CB Deep Sleep. If you have trouble sleeping or you want to maximize your sleep and recovery, this is a CBD isolate product that's going to help maximize that. For me, I have 3 children, ages 1, 4, and 7. So I don't sleep a ton. This helps me maximize that. CBD full spectrum. This is a full spectrum CBD oil. So it's a nice, if you hear about CBD, it's kind of the thing now. And I firmly believe it is the next wave of the supplement industry. A lot of people are coming around to the idea of CBD. This one tastes amazing. The big thing that I like to stress when I talk about a CBD product is making sure that you have a good quality CBD oil. If you're going to buy your CBD oil at the gas station, probably not the best quality CBD oil that you're going to be getting to put in your system. So making sure you have a good quality. And Xendurance, just to speak to the entire line, we didn't slouch on the CBD oil either. Next product, the Lean, which is a vegan protein plus superfood greens. So this is going to be great for anybody who can't handle dairy-based protein. Fantastic 2-in-1 product. Collagen and greens, again, another 2-in-1 product. So you're going to get 16 grams of collagen protein, as well as a full serving of superfood greens. And then the Lean Plus for any type of weight loss, keeping lean muscle. First time I tried this product, I lost 20 pounds. Okay. So that's the whole product line. That's what really makes this work, because the product's got to create recurring revenue. And if they don't, then what are you doing? Right. So this is actually going to help you with that sustainable business. And so now let's talk about why right now is incredibly important for you to take advantage of this and get started offering supplements. First reason, 2020 has exposed so much stuff and taught us so much, and we all need to learn. I've seen so many gyms struggle, go out of business because they weren't able to adapt. So for you as a gym owner, making sure that you're creating that extra revenue stream is super important. People are more focused on their health now than they've ever been. So making sure that you can offer clean quality supplementation is going to help your members live healthier longer and create more customer loyalty for the long haul. And then the supplement industry is growing, right? Like the baby boomer generation is more concerned about living as long as they possibly can. So making sure that they're getting clean quality supplements to help them do that is created this big boom in the supplement industry, and it's not slowing down. So I want to show a graphic here that just kind of illustrates that. And you might as well try to get a piece of it if you can, and actually help people live healthier in the process. So this is where the supplement industry is going. If you look at it, it's just the sports nutrition and high energy market, but the entire supplement industry. And I like to point out that we're not just a sports nutrition and high energy company. Like we can fill that role, but we also have in my opinion, the best multivitamin on the market, as well as an incredible omega plus D3 product that is just daily health and wellness. And then the extreme endurance, which nobody else has. So from a supplement perspective, these are foundational products that people just take every single day and they'll live healthier. Pretty simple. So that is why. If you're not ready to do this right now, I'm going to show you how to do it, and maybe you'll get ready after that. But that's why. And Xendurance backs up everything that they do through testing and making sure that there's no slouching when it comes to the quality of the product that we're putting in your hands to offer to your members. Okay, so let's show you how. That's the important part, because if I've learned anything from my years of working with gym owners, is number one thing is you just don't have the time to figure this out. Right? Like you want to, and you see that you need to do it, but you got to run a business, and you got other members that need stuff, and you got people to handle that you need to take care of, and all this kind of stuff. And you got to run your gym business. You don't have time to figure out how to run a supplement business on top of it. So we're going to show you exactly how to do that. So we created a clear path to success, easy way to introduce the products. I talked about it for a second when I talked about the focus, but Xendurance has created an easy way for you to get the focus into the hands of your members for free. It's not going to cost you a dime to do it. So we're going to show you how to do that. Then there's a plan. We got a plan to introduce Xendurance and be profitable. I'll show you a couple points here in a second that you can be profitable pretty quickly, make your money back at least with Xendurance. Then there's a next steps guide to follow that we'll talk about in a second. I'll show you what it looks like. It's going to walk you through what you need to think about, what you need to focus on. We have product guides to support you so that you don't have to be the person to know everything about these products. Like I just ran through them all, and I can talk about these in my sleep, but I'm not expecting you to do that. So these product guides are going to do that for you, answer any of those questions that your members might have, so you don't have to be the one to do that. Then we have a video library that you can share with people. And then the QR code that Jason talked about is available for you so that you can create a little display. Your members can scan that QR code, and it makes the ordering process super easy. You literally don't have to do anything. They just scan it and they order, and you're all set to go. Okay. So this is what the free focus sample plan looks like. Everyone that is on this call will get this in an email afterwards to be able to start to implement this. Basically, they're going to download the app. We have a focus game in the Team XND app. That is a multiple choice, 1 minute multiple choice questions. You got to answer at least 5. And then when you get, or at least 5 correctly, when you get 5 right at the end, you'll be prompted to put in your mailing address, and we'll send you 2 free samples of the focus. So if I was a gym owner, I would tell everyone in my gym to go play the focus game, because they're going to get 2 free samples of focus. It's not going to cost you a dime. And then when they get done trying the focus, the 2 samples, they're probably going to want to purchase it because it works and it tastes awesome. So then you say, oh, hey, did you like that product? I'll give you my link, and you can go buy some product, and then you just built your business with no expense to you whatsoever. Pretty great way to do that. Okay. Then there's a sample box challenge that you'll get access to. Xendurance has a sample box where people can try 9 different products from Xendurance for $40. And this is a guide for you as the gym owner on how to sell that to your members and how to implement that in your gym. And then a next steps for success guide to give you the bullet points that you need to pay attention to. But where the real rubber meets the road for Xendurance and for you as the gym owner is this thing called the in-motion movement. And this has been a huge thing for the company because not only are we creating a way for people to live healthier through the supplementation, but the in-motion movement has created a way for people to start moving their body, created some incentive to start moving your body and get healthier, right? Because you can supplement and you can eat healthy, but the way to really maximize your health is movement and making sure that you're getting in motion consistently. So what Xendurance has created is a challenge, a movement that is 21 days of movement, and it's using the Team XND app. So people will download the app and then they can log their movement for 21 days in the app. And around at the end of that, we'll ask them to submit a testimonial. They can earn completion badges for participating. And then there's bonus bucks for finishing it so that they can get free product. And then at the end of it, they can be entered to win $1,000. Now, what does this mean to you as the gym owner? This is a way for you as the gym owner to not have to create a challenge on your own. If you only get one person to buy product, you can plug them into the Team XND community Facebook group that we have, where we're running in motion challenges all the time. You can plug your gym owners into that. And then you don't have to be the one to facilitate that challenge, right? Like you can do one in your gym and we'll show you how to do that. But if you just have a few people and you want to plug them in with other people in the company, we can handle that for you. And this has created a way for you to do that. It's created a way to keep your members accountable because they got to log the 21 days and some incentives to actually do it because they're going to earn free product and a chance to win $1,000, right? Like, I don't know how many gym owners that, or personal trainers that can give away $1,000 on a weekly basis to their gym. Well, you get people in motion, they can actually be entered to win. And it doesn't matter who they are, they can be entered to win. So it's a pretty cool little thing. So what we want to do is we want to show you how to implement that, right? Like, it's great that we have this, but you as a gym owner don't have the time to figure out how to do it. So we're going to show you how to do it. Basically, they got to buy the motion box. It's 3 key products that I'll go over here in just a second. They'll compete. Your members will compete in the in-motion movement. They'll complete the challenge. They'll go through it. You'll complete the in-motion movement guide that walks you through how to do all of this. And then they're going to be entered to win that $1,000 that I talked about. They can earn the free bonus bucks. You as the gym owner can do this as well. So when you join Team XND, you buy your motion box, you go through the 21 days, you can be entered to win the $1,000 and you can earn the free bonus bucks as well. So this is a great way for you to get some free product by trying it. You know, the more you do the in motion movement, first time you do it, you get 50 bonus bucks, which is like $50 of Xendurance cash. The second time you do the in motion movement, you get 25 more. And then the third time you do it, you get 25 more. So you're going to get basically $100 for free to buy Xendurance product that you can then turn around and sample in your gym, which you will then turn around and create more sales for you as the gym owner. There's bonuses paid for selling multiple boxes. So as you sell more boxes, when you sell 5 boxes, you're going to make $50 bonus. Just nice little thanks for selling 50 bucks or selling 5 boxes. For selling 10 boxes, you're going to make $100, right? So like, and when you get to 20 bucks, it's more. So it's nice little bonus for you by just selling in motion movement on top of the $40 for your commission. You know, every time you sell a box, you make $40 each time you sell a motion box. So it's a pretty good deal. And then the Team XND community Facebook group, if you just search Team XND community on Facebook, it'll pull up our group. You can plug your members into that. So you don't even have to be the one doing it. We'll handle it for you. I'm one of the leaders in that group. We're posting in there every single day, keeping people accountable, keeping them aware of what's going on with Xendurance and keeping them plugged in with the in motion movement. And then the Team XND app handles the support for you. So you don't have to be the one doing it because we all know your time is spread thin. So we have a guide for you to show you how to do that walks you through the promotion behind it, has the assets for you as well. So that you can, don't have to think, you just plug and play, right? Motion box, what is it? Let's talk about what it is real quick. It's 3 products to get you in motion, help you recover from motion, and help you stay in motion. First product is the Focus. It's going to give you the energy you need to get in motion. Then they're going to get a choice between one of our proteins to help recover from motion. And then the last product is the Extreme Endurance or the Lean Plus. Depending on whatever their goals are, they can customize the box to fit their needs. If they're trying to lose weight, the Lean Plus is the way to go. if they are just trying to live healthier all the time, the extreme endurance is the way to go for that. Okay. So that's the motion box. If you decide to pull the trigger, when you decide to pull the trigger on Xendurance, start with the motion box. It's the best way to get started building your business. It's the best way for you to get started. It's the best way to introduce it to your members. But if you want to go a little harder up front and get access to all the products, try all the products, you can go to a victory pack. If you upgrade to a victory pack, you're going to get essentially one of every product that Xendurance offers. You can try all those. And what's nice about that is I'll show you the sneaky way on how to open the bag without ripping the top. You just score the back of it, right? And so then it looks like it's still a sealed bag. You can use that as a display. So you don't have to have products sitting on the shelf, right? Like you can make a display out of an empty bag, but you don't have money tied up in that bag because you use the product and you got your benefit from it, right? So then you're going to get, when you do a victory pack, you'll get a full year of promotional plan so that you can walk through how you build this over the course of a year. It's going to tell you week by week what to do with your Xendurance business, how to talk about the products, exactly what to do for that entire year. There's an 8-week wellness challenge that you can then implement in your gym that we've tested with other gyms and had some success. The product sales videos from Team XND leaders that are being created as right now, actually editing one right now that talks about the products as if I was in your gym selling the product so that you don't have to be the one selling the product. So I make it super simple for people to understand as to why they need that product. And then we're going to show you how to set up your XND display. If you happen to be on my team, because Xendurance is a team-based business, I'm going to go above and beyond, and then you're going to get access to my buddy Spencer to help with the education piece of it. We're going to provide education for your members through a 1-hour webinar that is going to do a deep dive into why you need supplements in the first place. We'll educate your staff, go through that so they know how to talk about the products. You'll have direct access to me for questions. You'll get a custom wall banner with that QR code. I'm a graphic designer by trade, so I create a little fancy banner for you to just give you something else to display in your gym. And then eventually, when we get back to the point where we're able to do that, I will provide in-person samplings if you're relatively local. But even if you're not, we can probably try to work something out. And then if you're doing any type of events or hosting competitions or things like that, we can talk about any type of support opportunities through that as well. Okay. So how do you take advantage of all this stuff? I want to show you exactly what you have to do to get started and what the process is to walk through that so that you know how easy it is to really get started with Xendurance. And quite simply, it's as simple as just joining Team XND. And what does that look like? It's a $95 yearly membership. You pay $95 a year, and what you get in return is worth that and then some. And so you're going to get a marketing and sales website that you send your link to your members. You post it on your website, you post it in your Facebook group, you post it on your Instagram, whatever it might be. You just use that, send your members directly to that. They can make the purchases. Xendurance handles everything from there. There's free shipping, no minimums for you. So if you wanted to stick with the traditional retail model, you could just order the product, put it on your shelf, and then sell it. But there's no shipping cost. There's no minimums when you do the yearly membership. So that's a great thing to take advantage of, because that just not paying shipping will pay for that $95 in no time. Xendurance handles the warehousing and the order filling, so you don't have to do that. Payment processing, and then you'll get a paycheck after you get done, after they process the payments. There's payouts that go out on a weekly basis, so you can earn money from Xendurance every single week. And then you get access to exclusive partner brand discounts. Now, this is where, as a gym owner or a personal trainer, being able to have access to get discounts on products is kind of a cool thing. Like, for example, the Hypervolt Hypervolt gun, the massage gun, that's a big thing right now. A lot of people want those. You, as the Xendurance, as a Team XND member, get access to a special discount for Team XND members to get that gun a little bit cheaper. That's something that Jason has actually been able to create a bunch of great partnerships through his time as an agent and the different things that he's done. He's got some great relationships to be able to bring these to you guys. So it's a nice little added value that you as a gym owner can take advantage of. I know I bought a Power Dot with the discount. So pretty cool deal there. So join Team XND, $95. I want to show you a couple of quick ways, 2 quick ways on how to make your money back. First one, simple, sample box. Per sample box that you sell in your gym, you get a $10 commission. And to sell a sample box, it costs $40 to buy a sample box, so $39.95. Your members get to try 9 different products. You sell 10 of those, you earn $100, you make your $95 back. And if you are a gym owner or a personal trainer and you have 10 clients or 10 members, then you should be able to sell 10 sample boxes. It's not that big of an expense if they're going to help your members live healthier longer. So definitely should be able to do that. The next way, quick way to earn your money back is through the motion boxes. You get a $40 commission for every motion box that's sold. So every time you sell one of those at the retail price, you earn $40. Well, simple math, you sell 3 motion boxes, you can earn $120 and make your money back. So you're already profitable. You've already made $25 on your Xendurance business by selling 3 motion boxes. So if you have at least 3 members or at least 3 clients and you can't sell motion boxes, then you got a lot bigger problems than just adding some secondary revenue to your business. Okay. So I just wanted to be able to show that, give you guys a visual on what that looks like, on how quickly you can earn your money back with Xendurance. What you got to do to get started. Super simple. Get back with the person who invited you on this call, join Team XND, purchase your starting bundle. I highly suggest going with the motion box so that you can figure out what makes sense for you and then implementing that. I'll show you the 3 different options that I would suggest here. Then go to takeitfeelitshare.com/gym support. You can download all the PDFs that I showed you on this call and then follow the plan, host an in-motion challenge and get started with. When you make that first purchase, you buy your motion box. What I would do is then invite a couple other people to do it with you. If you invite 3 people to join you on that motion box as the gym owner, you're going to do it yourself and then have 3 people join you. Now you've got the 4 of you that are testing these products. You can invite more, but you got at least 3 people. You paid for your membership because you earned the $40. You got a few people testing it and you go through the in-motion movement. The 4 of you got a chance to win $1,000. You earn some free product and you're off to the races, right? And so you can get things rolling, get the ball rolling really quickly. And members, when they have their first time purchase, they save 10%. So it's definitely a great thing to take advantage of. But what you can do also as a gym owner, sign up for Team XND, make your bundle purchase, your motion box purchase. But if you want to have immediate impact, this is where that focus game comes into play. It's super easy to have immediate impact in your gym. Like you could literally do this as soon as we get off this call. Stay with me till the end of it. We're almost done. Got like 2 minutes left. Free samples to introduce Xendurance with the focus game. Send out the link to everyone. Say, hey, download the Team XND app, play the focus game, get your sticks. Pretty simple to do. It doesn't cost you a dime. They're going to notice that really quickly. So when they take the product, when they actually try it, it's a noticeable product. It's an energy drink, for lack of a better word, right? So it's a noticeable product that they're going to feel a difference on right away. And then everybody needs more energy. So most people want more energy on a daily basis so they can have more energy to get the things done, so they can have some time back at the end of the day. So having more energy during the day equates to more time at the end of the day. The focus is going to help you get there. You can send them to this link, takeitfeelitshare.com/samples, and that will walk them through the whole process. So even the sharing the link of downloading the app and playing the game, it's all right there. You send them there, it walks them through it. I've created a video that is literally me talking people through how to play the focus game and what to do and how to download the app. So you can immediately impact your business with the focus game right now. Before you even sign up, you can start sending people and start building your awareness of Xendurance. So I would highly encourage you to start this Monday with promoting. I was going to say start this Monday with a challenge. I need to update that. There's a little typo there for me. But join Team XND right now. Get in motion challenge content. Get started. Start promoting right now and start your in motion challenge on January 4th. And so everybody's in that new year, new you mentality. January 4th is the first Monday of the new year. So get started promoting right away, build your business right away, start creating that extra revenue right away. And you can get your new year off on the right foot. And if you do that, what's the future like for you? You're going to have more secure business. You're going to have extra revenue coming in. But the most important thing, and the thing that we care about, the most at Xendurance is you're going to have healthier, more loyal members, right? You're going to have healthier people in your business and healthier people all the time. You're going to live healthier. You're going to have a healthier, more secure business. So I highly encourage everyone that is on this call right now to get back with the person who invited you to answer any questions. If you want to reach out to me, please feel free to do so. My email is mikexnd@gmail.com. Super simple to remember. Feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions. Check out the website links that I posted. There will be a link to this replay if you want to go back and rewatch it. But I want to say thanks to everyone for getting on this call. Join Team XND, get your motion box. Those are your first 2 steps. Start sharing the focus game, and let's get everybody on a path towards better health. So thanks for getting on. Appreciate your time, and have a wonderful night, everybody. Thanks. Bye-bye.